And we are back with this. It is, I'm pretty sure, our last day playing this game. It was good. It was very good. Now then, let us have a little fun. So, just a review of what's been going on for everyone. We got into the restricted area. A lot of the people that have died become zombies, basically. So we are dealing with them. So homunculus research is true. React to sound, and and it's theorized that we might have possibly lost all of our companions because they died. All of them. We met with the former CEO. We met with Dr. Huesca again. They still had some consciousness, and we learned more about the unified government wanting to proceed faster with this homunculus project. And then we saw a lot. We also know that people's corpses are being turned into meat buns for the city. That's pretty much all that's summed up for right now. As for what's going on, we don't know if these 5 are dead, or these 4 are dead. Number 1 is fucking dead. That's a damn for sure. Fink was killed. Huesca is still dead. Basically, everyone dead. That's all it is. Everyone dead. We also did a bunch of the Gumshoe Gabs last time. We have just Vivia to do for his full thing, and then we also have one more from Yako, which we were about to grab that. So we're going to start off with doing our Gabs with Vivia, and then we'll be all done, so we can get this out of the way. All that jazz.
Whew, finally finished a bunch of chores.
Oh, bless you, Vivia.
Sorry. I had some soot in my nose.
Vivia, you were in there?
Why?
I was here the whole time.
You could have at least said you were there.
Yeah. If you don't mind, I'll start doing that next time.
I don't mind, so please do.
Yuma.
You know, I wonder why he always crawls into cramped spaces.
You find it calming in there, right? But wouldn't you?
If comfort level must be quantified in terms of the physical strain on your body, then yes. But this reminds me of,
Reminds
What?
you of
well, what
what Vivia remembers. Your memories about.
an interesting. Do you think I also have psychometry to glimpse the past lives of items? Or perhaps you're trying to say I would.
No, I guess that's the wrong. What does being in some. Is it a good memory?
That's
Yes. That's when I was young.
okay.
My parents would always discipline me by locking me in the storage room.
What the hell?
When I'm in here, I can relive those memories.
Huh? They don't sound like nice memories if you were locked in there. That seems pretty traumatic.
No, those are good memories from. I have many brothers. We all yearned for our parents, so no matter what shape or form it took, I was happy when my parents paid attention to me.
Damn.
I see.
I know. How about you join me, Yuma? Once you get used to the back pain, it's actually not so bad in here.
No,
Master, you and
Okay. So Vivia I'm pretty sure that's called trauma, Vivia. That's trauma, baby. Okay. It's 1, now to 2. Flavor of Hilara's candy. The worse the mood, the sweeter the taste. The better the mood, the lighter the taste. Interesting. Alright, Vivio, what you got for me?
I'm starting to get used to being alone with knowing who he is. This silence isn't really... We don't have to force a conversation to break the silence.
I want to die someday.
There it goes.
Huh? That's awfully sudden.
Oh, did I think out loud again?
You sure?
Yes, you did.
Sorry about that. Guess I surprised you. I'll be careful. Not
You're free to say what you want, but it sounds... And I've been wondering, what do you mean by someday?
What do you want to know?
Well, all people die eventually. I suppose I'm wondering if you want to die sooner. Saying someday makes it sound like you can't die.
Yeah.
Wait, is that what it is? You can't die? That explains why you'd say something so strange.
Huh? He's undead?
That's a wonderful deduction.
I guess
He's a
I'm wrong, though.
he is a sickly vampire.
Well, I don't know about that.
What do you mean?
Being unable to die sounds like it's straight out of a story. Yuma, what would you do if you gained everlasting life?
What would I do if I... I'd like to talk to people from all over the world. There's a limit to how many people you can meet in a lifetime. But it'd be a different story if you lived forever.
That sounds wonderful. Although, after a certain number, you begin to notice patterns. So, it'd eventually grow boring.
Aw, come on.
Anything else?
What? If I had ever... I can't think of anything in particular.
That was quick.
Huh? Quick?
There is no end to human greed. Some people think that. But it's not true. Everything comes to an end. Just like how you couldn't think of anything else you'd want.
I think I just meant I didn't have any good ideas right now.
Someday, greed will end.
Oh.
Just like you would die before your greed could be satiated. If you were to live forever, it may be fun at the
This,
beginning. And
this
once
is
you were
quite
bored
depressing
of
again.
everything that you hoped, the moment you lose all desire, your final it all
Does? But wait, Vivia, by that logic, doesn't your desire...
You're free to think what
That's not an answer.
it's enough for today.
He needs to go back
Did
to the world
he
of
just give me the
books.
runaround? I wonder if I'll understand him better.
Master.
Yep, we've grown even closer. Woo! Da 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 dum. Bum ba dum 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 dum. Ah, I got an itch in my nose. I wonder if Kurumi is gonna actually go into the Mystery Labyrinth with us this time. That would be fun. That'd be real fun.
Vivia? I was thinking of making some coffee.
Coffee would be nice. But there it,
What?
the
What's the
large
problem?
beast dwelling inside me is roaring louder.
That's-
No.
What are you talking about?
We can either grant its wish or be consumed by it. Right now, it is about to crush.
What are you talking
I have
about?
no clue what you're...
Please.
Help you with what? Even if I ask him.
Oh my god,
I
he's
guess you have to
hungry.
Figure it out for yourself.
The beast from within. What
He's hungry.
could it be that
Yes. If I had to phrase it another way,
you could have just told me that?
I haven't eaten anything since yesterday. I can't take another step. I would deeply appreciate it if you brought me.
Okay, we'll bring you some bread, dude.
Thank you, Yuma.
It's fine, but not eating for a full day can't be good for your...
So you want to know what? Let's take, for example, how many would want to try? However, very few would actually you understand.
Not...
Well,
Not really. No.
But I... Vivia won't tell me. I need to figure out what...
Jeez, this guy.
People don't...
Too much trouble.
Because it's too much...
Well, I suppose.
You felt it was... You know, Vivia, do you get theatrical like this on purpose whenever you don't want to talk about something?
Do I? We are all Rosso Ponzan. And it's only once you realize it.
You're doing it again!
Master.
Okay, so that was the correct answer. You gotta take care of yourself, man. That you can't be lazy. Two more to go with Vivia, and then we have one with the chief, but we have to still find the chief's memory shard.
What
So-
are you reading?
Hmm?
It's rare to hear you laugh, so I was wondering what the book was about.
I see. So you wish to... You won't know by the title alone.
Fantastique?
It's not a major genre, so there's no need to be ashamed. The definition of fantastique is up for debate. The ones with ghosts and demons. Stories of mythic worlds that cannot exist within our grasp.
That doesn't sound interesting at all.
I guess it's kind of like how people who obsess over music end up listening to stuff regular people...
Well,
Yeah.
Yes,
you're so calm. I can tell you're not interested.
that's not... Hang on, I should tell... I'm sorry.
No need to feel bad about it. I figured the odds of you saying no were 99%. Besides, this book isn't
Still, that surprises me.
what does. Me reading the Fantastique?
Well, it's more like I didn't expect it. How do I put this? I thought detectives would read more logical stuff. Doesn't it feel weird to read something that's not realistic?
I mean, why not read a couple ghost stories every now and
It
then?
just makes me feel sick. Period.
No. I actually prefer stories where logic can't be used to explain it away. If you think that illogical stories feel strange, perhaps you believe all mystery.
All mysteries must be solved. I never really thought about it, but maybe you're right. You don't feel the same way, Vivia?
I believe so. For example, UFO. Many people harbor their dreams and fantasies in those mysteries. So shattering them is simply cruel. Besides, memories from our childhood are not all beautiful. If there's a river of time,
There he goes again.
There he goes.
Why would he think maybe that's...
Okay, one more with Vivia. But it's an interesting way to think about things. Hello? Who ats me? Who needs my attention? Oh, nobody important. It was nobody. Da-da-ba-ba-ba-ding. One more with Vivia. One more. One more with the anemic vampire.
What's wrong, Vivia?
Yeah.
Were you reading...
no, it's a mystery this time. I think these are nice once in a while.
Oh, so you read...
I guess it doesn't fit me.
Nope.
It is a bit of a cliche for a detective to read mystery novels. So you haven't read the genre in a while. What's this one about?
Well,
Huh? What do you mean by...
the protagonist is an earnest rookie detective. He began his investigation after receiving a request from her mother died under suspicious circumstance. Who killed the girl's mother and why? The rookie detective continues his desperate investigation. He seeks the truth, all for the sake of this girl.
Damn,
With
okay.
the truth that awaits him, for the girl murdered her own mother.
Oh.
Wow, what a twist!
The girl may not have meant any harm, but her actions unintentionally caused her mother's horrible death. It was a tragic accident. The rookie detective didn't know if it was right to solve this. What was the point in exposing this cruel? Under a standard set of values, one would keep it a secret and remain quiet. There would be no benefit to telling the innocent girls. However, the girl wanted that mystery to be solved, not knowing she was...
Damn, that's
Should we reveal
kinda
the
cruel.
truth to those who seek it? Would you say lies made? What do you think the rookie detective, or rather, what would...
Me?
I would have solved the mystery.
I think I would have solved the mystery.
Right.
What did the rookie do?
Well, human cells will always replace one another. The old vanishes. Considering that, am I the same person at...
There you go again,
Okay.
trying to muddy the waters. Are you saying I should just read it
Well, who knows?
You
Okay,
told me pretty much the
come on.
whole thing, but kept the conclusion. Wait, that book's... Is it about you, Vivia?
Why do you say that?
It's something you mentioned before. Not all mysteries should be solved. Maybe it's your personal experience that led you to believe that.
Your deduction makes sense, but I'm not sure myself.
Okay.
Please don't dodge the subject.
I told you,
He's a
didn't I?
very dodgy person.
I don't
you know
think
that.
all mysteries should be solved. Whether the story I told you now is from a book, anyway. I'm all...
So, if that's what Vivia's been, maybe in his own way, he wants me to That would be nice. Maybe this is an
Master, you and Vivia have forged the ultimate bond together. Good for you, Master.
Okay. Woo, good job with us and Vivia. Okay. One more to go, and we haven't even found it yet. So we are done with Vivia. Vivia done. Took 20 minutes of stream to do that. That feels bad. Feels bad, man. Ba-ba-ba-ba-dum. Okay, we're done with this. Alright, we're done. We're done with you. There it is. Shoot! No, don't go in a cutscene. Was this a bathhouse? Uh-oh, there's that line again in my video playback. I don't know why. Look, let me pause it. Then I can fix the video capture device. Deactivate, activate.
A massive chimney. This looks like the public bath for the village.
Damn!
Okay, so that's our last Gumshoe Gab with Furio. I'm going to quickly fix some things.
Jeez.
Stream may get a little bit wonky for a quick second. There we go. That should fix that. Things have been
Yuma,
holding.
you got anything to share that could cheer?
Huh?
I don't know.
I don't.
How are things going? I want you to pull on my heartstrings with stories of young love.
No,
There's nothing like that between us.
not yet.
It's not like I like.
You're just not being honest with yourself.
He knows. He knows. He knows.
What about you, Chief? From the looks of things, you appear to be I thought you said you used to be pretty popular.
Sure was. Back in my prime, I went way beyond 3 and 4 timing.
What the hell, man?
Everybody was head over heels for me.
You sure about that?
Nah, I seriously doubt.
They'd all be fighting for my attention whenever I got a minute of free time. Oh, and they'd get so jealous if they found out they weren't my one and only. It was adorable. They were like cute little kittens, the way they'd come up to me.
Huh?
Huh?
Wanting a drink?
Hostesses.
You're referring to a hostess club. The women all worked there, didn't they?
What?
You admitted they were all asking you for drinks.
Crap.
Chief, you don't need to put on airs like that. You're not a kid anymore.
I'm sorry. The truth is, I wasn't popular at all.
Why would you lie about that?
Well, Yuma,
Huh?
I'm speaking here as a man with much more life experience. If you fall in love with a woman, you have to protect her. That, and that alone, is why men are made to be men.
Oh, that's interesting. Philosophy.
Huh? Sure.
What's up with Fuzzhead?
I'll keep that.
I stopped visiting the girl I liked for a while. When I was broke, then I found out she quit, and people only realize how important something is.
I don't quite understand. I can't tell if he's. He
Don't worry
laughed
about
it
it.
off at the end, but I could tell. I'll keep what he said in mind.
Good for you, Master.
We got the ultimate bonds with every character. Woo! Finish the Gumshoe Gab. Now I don't have to worry about that anymore. Was it worth it? I mean, some of them were pretty good, actually. Like learning Halara is a cat lover, but is allergic to cats. Destiny's Cruel Fate. I mean, Karumi wasn't too bad. Tetsuhiko was definitely the most boring out of the Gumshoe Gabs. Fubuki was fun. Fubuki was fine. Alright, here we go. into what will be hell on earth.
Whoa! What's that?
Good question.
What is that machine? It's...
Whatever it is. It's...
Could this be part of the truth?
Master, there's a switch! What do
Don't press the switch. Why would you press the
Shinigami,
switch?
could you check out the top of the shelf, please?
Oh, whoa! What? Are you going to flip the switch? It stopped.
Huh?
Uh-oh. The clouds have stopped, or no more clouds have been produced. Sunlight. Actual sunlight.
Has been declared. All residents, please seek shelter inside. I repeat, a state of emergency has been declared. All residents, please seek shelter inside.
Sunlight has graced Kanai Ward. Oh my. Well, didn't they say that something bad would happen to the homunculi if the sunlight hit them? If I remember correctly from like Monday.
The sky's clearing up. So, rain clouds?
Huh? This machine's a device that creates rain clouds?
The machine creates artificial cloud. To think, there is no truth in this city. Everything is a lie.
What is...
Oh right, they're going to frenzy if they're in the sun.
What's going on? What's happening?
Kurumi?
What's wrong?
We meet at last.
Makoto Kakutsuchi.
Koto Kagutsuchi!
We should turn off the alarm before we celebrate our reunion. Aren't you worried about Kurumi's body? Here, lend me a hand.
Okay. And it funnels back out with rain clouds again. Covering Kanai Ward in the perpetual rain again.
rain is...
It seems like things have settled down.
Is it because I...
Master, be careful.
Congratulations, Yuma. You finally arrived at the truth of this city.
The truth.
Congratulations? Enough! I've had enough of your games!
Games? I've been taking this seriously the entire time. Especially when it comes to Kanai Ward.
What is your goal? Why are you doing this?
You still don't know? I want you to understand the truth about this place.
The truth? You mean this big device?
No, he means why.
This is but a small portion of the truth. Of course, I'm the one who created this contraption, although it's a rather makeshift design. Using the old bathhouse's chimney was brilliant, The melding of my genius ideas and the world's best technology.
Why did you even make it?
I don't owe you any explanations, but you've made it this far, so you deserve something. As you know, Amaterasu's experiment resulted in defective homunculi. Do you know the fatal flaw within all defective homunculi? One is an extreme decrease in intelligence when they're resurrected. In other words, they turn into zombies. They may be immortal, but upon returning from death, they become monsters that seek. The other flaw is sunlight. When defective homunculi encounter sunlight, they become extremely stressed and lose control. They'll return to normal if you block out the sun. But while they're berserk, they lose all reason and memories.
Oh, Jesus.
Reason.
Sarcastic
and memories.
overlay.
To
I'm
be
sorry.
exact,
Goodbye.
it's an allergic reaction to ultraviolet rays. If left in this state, they eventually die. But things will continue to spiral out of control. Once they die, they turn into zombies. In other words, sunlight is the greatest enemy of the defective homunculi.
So you are blocking out the sun for them. And to do that, you created a cage of rain over the entire city?
When the clouds grow thick enough to block the sun, rain starts to fall. It's a natural phenomenon. To keep them stable requires clouds thick enough to cause rainfall. I can form rain clouds all across Kanai Ward from here. The altitude and wind conditions make it ideal. The result, of course, is that Kanai Ward became a city of unending rain.
Why build such a major contraption just for some defects?
Defects, Who are you to...
What do you mean?
You've lost so much on your long... But now, well, look at your hands. What do you have left?
You're right. But I've been able to face many truths by relying on... I didn't make it this far on my own. It was thanks to those who helped me.
Especially yours truly.
So, even though I'm empty, I have everyone with... That's why I was able to corner you!
Corner me? An interesting way to put it. But if you want to corner someone, this is how you do it.
Oh.
Ain't no fair! He never said he had a gun!
One pull of the trigger and you're dead. Looks like I've got you cornered, Yuma.
Ooh.
There's a spark in your eyes. Like you still have an ace up your sleeve. Okay, fine. Play your card. Let's finish this.
Oh.
Use the power of the Book of Death!
Again, how do you know
He
about that?
knows about that? What do we do, Shinigami?
I hate to use him now that he's spoiled the whole thing, but let's do it.
Mystery Labyrinth.
Honestly, you'll be killed if I don't, Master.
Thank you.
The target mystery is the collection of corpses found in the factory refrigerator. Considering the scale of all of this, even I have no idea what the Mystery Labyrinth will look like.
What's wrong? Hurry up. The mystery you want to solve is right here. Come on. Solve Kanai Ward's ultimate secret! Expose all of my crimes!
Oh boy.
It's kill or be killed.
Mystery Labyrinth time. Mystery Labyrinth time.
There's no time to hesitate.
Are you sure? One wrong move, and you'll be forever trapped in the Mystery Labyrinth.
Of course. And I won't blame you if that happens. You've saved me so many times already.
Do it.
All right, here goes!
Right. Let's do it, Shinigami. This may be the final Mystery Labyrinth.
The final one.
Arise, Mystery Labyrinth!
The last Mystery Labyrinth for eternity. Let's go.
Okay then.
Wait, if this is our last one, can we do it normally? You know, together.
Sure, I don't mind.
Ooh, okay. I was kind of hoping that we were going to get Kurumi to join us in the Mystery Labyrinth. But I guess not.
Down the rabbit hole we go!
I wonder if we'd, Wait, he's moving. How are you Wait, how are you moving? How are you moving? That's not supposed to happen. How are you moving? I am legitimately scared now. Because the motherfucker is moving in stop time. And I thought I caught that, but I thought it was a trick of the camera. I thought I saw that when we first, like, were doing things. The first one when we were getting, like, into, like, stepping into the Mystery Labyrinth. I thought I saw him move, but I thought it was just a trick of the camera. I didn't think it was actually real. Okay. Ow. Oh, that. We're going into the ability section. I got 4 skill points. Dang. I can't afford anything. Damn. So we're not gonna fill out the tree, unfortunately, but we almost got through it. Probably if I like talked to more people or
Why
explored
did you
more.
let go halfway through?
It's for good luck. We can't just start breaking.
I've got news.
In the beginning, you were.
Maybe that means I've grown as a detective.
It means I've been a phenomenal med, but this Mystery Labyrinth seems different.
I figured. We'll finally uncover, no matter what the truth may be, I will expose it, whatever the mystery may be. I'll never turn my eyes away. That's my mission as a detective. Can I count on your support again?
Still relying on others after...
It's okay to rely on others. That's kind of the
Master, are
kind
you
of the
ready
point of my
to give your life for the truth?
Yes, I am.
Yuma's power is all about relying on others, which is not a bad thing. Yes, yes. The Sword of Truth.
Here's
Solution
the
Blade.
solution he will need.
Plenty of solution keys.
Thanks.
Oh, you've never thanked me for this before. I considered just handing it over normally, but I'm glad.
You can do it normally!
Anyway, let's go. Let's
do
unravel
it-
this mystery
You
labyrinth.
could do it normally. What do you mean? We've been doing it the weird way on purpose? Alright, here we go. Mystery Labyrinth. Oh,
This is Kanai Ward.
yeah.
The mystery this time seems to be deeply related to Kanai Ward itself.
So it's giving
Just
us
like you said,
something.
Master, if we keep going, we should be able to expose Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
This place seems fit for the final mystery.
Speaking of, why do you think this is the last mystery labyrinth?
No reason. It just feels like that. I think I needed your powers in order to expose Kanai Ward's ultimate secret in the first place. I've got a feeling that when we solve this mystery, our pact will come to an end. Am I wrong?
You know I can't reveal anything about our pact. Regardless, if I train you to be a great detective, there'll come a day you won't need me anymore.
But there's still a ways to go before I can call myself a true detective. At the very least, I have to eradicate all unsolved mysteries from this world and bring happiness to everyone.
Hmm? I think I've heard that before somewhere.
Don't you remember? You heard that from the person who left the strongest impression on you.
Oh, right, you're just a copycat.
I'm copying nobody. I'm just echoing what they said. I guess you could say they influenced me. If that was said by a detective you admire, it seems like a good idea to aim for the same goal.
Okay.
Anyway, here it comes. It's the myth.
Then we just need to solve.
What was the cause of Amaterasu and Kanai Ward's development? The homunculus research. That is why Kanai Ward became Kanai Ward.
The mystery of Kanai Ward began with...
Yeah, there's no mistake that's the root cause of what's going on in this city.
So it involves the mystery of the homunculus research?
Why did the unified government request homunculus research? For military purposes. They wanted unkillable soldiers.
Right here! Yuji wanted to create an immortal army, and requested that Amaterasu conduct homunculus research.
Basically, it was for military purposes. So what exactly are homunculi?
They're artificially made human beings. Human DNA is extracted to use as a base to grow human cells. The age, gender, and looks are synthetically copied onto an artificial human.
What's the fun in copying people to begin with? That's something I'll never understand. Humans are such weird creatures.
Oh,
Is that a Mr.
But
it's our first one. Oh,
huh? It's
The Mystery Phantom is the materialization of someone who wants to conceal the truth. Master, you want to hide the truth?
me? That's impossible.
Master, quick!
Yeah.
what the fuck? Why is it me? Alright, RDM.
Don't go any further. There's nothing up ahead. Let's get up and go home. What I'm looking for doesn't exist. Damn.
Wasn't it?
Don't go any further. There's nothing up ahead. Let's get up and go home. What I'm looking for doesn't exist. Homunculi are just a fantasy. I was completely wrong.
Nope, I gotta say homunculi do exist.
Don't go any further. There's nothing up ahead. Let's get up and go home. What I'm looking for doesn't exist. Homunculi are just a fantasy. Like flame doesn't hold up.
The homunculi are real.
It's not a fantasy. No, homunculi was wrong. Completely wrong.
Oh. Okay, so we have homunculi nutrition source subsistent on human flesh. Nope. Fubuki's investigation yielded a report about homunculi experiments. It describes the UG's research organization first successfully creating homunculus 3 years prior. It's some
Like
research
don't
report.
exist. Have you even seen a homunculus? Do you have any proof they exist? It's true it was being researched. That research was cancelled.
No, it was not. Well, it wasn't. It was canceled 3 years ago.
Say,
Have you even seen a homunculus? Do you have any proof they exist?
it's true it was being researched.
Research was cancelled. That research was a complete failure.
No, it wasn't a complete failure. That we know from the memo.
No, 3 years ago, the UG successfully manufactured a homunculus. The report Fubuki left me clearly.
Okay. Okay. Yes, they do exist. We know that. Fubuki actually helped us with that one.
So, that really was...
There's no
Why
point
am I
thinking
a
about these things.
why am
if
I a
you have no
phantom? We have to keep going.
Anyway, the unified government must have really wanted to make that homunculus. They tasked Amaterasu to make it, but set up their own research facilities as well.
They tried to accelerate the research by having these two facilities compete with each other. The unified government was first to have their experiments succeed. But apparently, that was the only successful experiment.
Those are some terrible odds.
What I want to know is the identity of that homunculus they were able to create.
They said they
According
made,
to the
they made
report Fubuki left behind,
They found success in one person's DNA. Someone believed to have the world's greatest mind.
world's greatest mind.
the only successful specimen was from the world's greatest mind.
Well, actually, we do know who has the world's greatest mind. It was stated way...
He looks dumb?
It was actually stated.
Hey, run away! After him! Chase that clone with Master's dumb face!
Oh, we're going into the
He
clock tower.
directly said I was dumb.
Or is the clock tower coming to me? Oh, the clock tower came down to me.
Clock tower.
Just solve the mystery like...
Who is the person with the world's greatest mind? This one we do know. Oh. It's identical to humans. Stop aging when survives. Oh. This one. The WDO. The one about the WDO. The memo from the corpse.
The true identity of the world's greatest mind was written on a memo left
Thank
by
you.
the dead criminal
Thank you,
in the
Yuma.
refrigerator. It's the person known as number 1 of the World Detective Organization.
Yeah, the WDO is linked to the mystery.
He
which
ran
is
off again. What's
fucked
going
up.
on?
We were
It's
supposed to
like
be
he's
the
trying
world's
to
hope,
lead me
and
somewhere.
now we're also the world's detriment here.
Shinigami?
Huh? It's nothing!
Shinigami, you're acting a little creepy. A little weird.
To think, the only successful homunculus was based on the world's greatest mind.
Oh, hey,
Number 1 of the WDO.
it's like a...
But
It's a
if
representation
that's
of the
true,
first
then
mystery we
there's
did.
something else bothering
That's
me about
cool.
it.
We're gonna go through all of them?
Master?
It's the Nail Man.
What's up?
Nothing. I was just thinking about how we should keep our focus on Kanai Ward's mysteries. I mean, the completed homunculus disappeared, right? So that doesn't have anything to do with what's going on here.
You can't say for certain it's unrelated.
Well, number 1 was that old man, right? You never saw him anywhere in Kanai Ward.
That's true. I didn't see him in the city.
See, I told you that homunculus has nothing to do with this stuff.
But
Besides, world's greatest mind, he got blown up with that building, right?
That's true, though I feel like he went down too easily.
Who cares about that old geezer? Let's talk about Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Sure.
Yep. Nail Man killings. All the Nail Man killings. Oh, is this number 2? Yeah, this is case number 2.
Setting aside how the UG's research facilities
poisoning.
succeeded in their homunculus experiment,
Poisoning at the theater.
the problem is Kanai Ward. What happened to the research being done here?
Well, time for me to
like that's
solve that. What occurred at Kanai Ward in the name of scientific research? Project Homunculus.
Under the UG's jurisdiction, Amaterasu Corp grew impatient and conducted an experiment 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
That was known as Project Homunculus.
Wasn't Dr. Weska in charge of that? What was it all about?
I don't know the...
That's what we have to figure out.
What was done in Kanai Ward for the sake of research?
I wonder what was done to prepare...
Looks like that's where we're starting.
Blood tests on all the residents. Everyone got blood tested. Those who didn't get a blood test disappeared from Kanai Ward. Everyone in Kanai Ward is a homunculus. Because they're exact copies based on the DNA from the blood tests. Here we are, Mystery
Something
3.
else also happened in Kanai Ward 3 years ago. At the same time as all of the residents were forced to take a blood test.
The Resistance.
Maybe those mandatory blood tests had something to do with.
It's true both took place 3 years ago, so I doubt there... Which means the blood test wasn't checking for some contagious disease. They were extracting DNA from everyone to see who was suitable for homunculus research. Wait, if that's the case, then Project Homunculus...
Uh-oh. What? Oh, we're flooding. Oh yeah, that's right. We had a flood.
There's over there!
There's.
Right!
Oh, that's right. We had a flood.
This place seems.
We flooded
familiar.
Marunamon district last time,
Yeah, it
or during
looks
this
like
case.
Doya District. I wonder if we have to go through here.
Seems that way. Okay then. Oh,
We gotta keep running. Don't stop for anything. Goddamn, Doya District getting completely just slammed, man.
looks like you discovered something about Project Homunculus.
Yeah,
What's wrong?
well, if it's what I think it is, then horrible things were done for this research.
You're getting pretty horrible here too.
What was created from Project Homunculus? Kanai Ward's residents.
I knew it. It's hard to believe, but it's the truth. Project Homunculus was an effort to create homunculi out of all the residents in Kanai Ward. After Amaterasu was outdone by their rival, they started searching for suitable DNA in every possible way, and that's what the blood tests were for. They created homunculi out of every citizen in town, even if a few failed. All they needed was one successful specimen. That was the purpose behind Project Homunculus.
So, what happened?
Well,
What happened as a result?
this must be it!
The Blank Week mystery is what happened.
In the end, Project Homunculus was a failure. And as a result, the Blank Week mystery occurred. The defective homunculi from the experiment were responsible for that event.
I'll get straight to the point. Project Homunculus is a failure.
Ooh.
Something unexpected occurred in our efforts to find suitable DNA.
Dun, dun, dun.
Although we successfully created homunculi, the results have been dubbed defective.
The event Kurumi mentioned, where the city was ruined while everyone slept. The destruction of the giant shutters of the lab where the experiment took place. All of that was caused when the defective homunculi attacked Kanai Ward.
The entire city was destroyed by defective homunculi, and no one's ever said a thing about it? What is the Blank Week mystery anyway?
Right. Those are the mysteries we need to unravel to get... But I still haven't gathered my thought...
Okay. Uh-oh, building! Building!
Master, the mystery labyrinth is getting testy! Then I'll help you.
Let's lay it all out. Oh, okay. Into the barrel we go! I just noticed how the sun has basically set further and further every time we have gotten to the end of this. Oh, she didn't smile. She didn't smile. Oh. All of Kanai's were replaced. Notice how she didn't smile at the beginning of the minigame. She's getting serious on this one. But yeah, like I was saying, the sun has continually set and it's become more and more nighttime when we get further into the game with the Shinigami puzzles. I just noticed that detail. Well, I saw it last time we did a Shinigami puzzle, but it didn't really take, like, it didn't really stick in my head until now. This is as high as we can go.
Great job, Master! Master?
They were all swapped during the blank week mystery.
Right, but who or what was swapped?
Everyone in Kanai Ward.
Oh my god.
Each resident was replaced by their homunculus. It happened during the blank week mystery.
Huh? Everyone?
Everyone.
Come on, that couldn't have happened.
Yes, it's impossible. It's too ridiculous to think they all could be swapped with homunculi. That's nothing but a fantasy.
Huh? Which is the...
Obviously, it's me. The blank week mystery has nothing to do with homunculi. Your deduction is wrong.
No.
Everything you say is wrong.
No.
Master's getting closer!
I just said I'm the real one.
Alright. RDM. Let's go for another RDM. Reasoning Deathmatch. Oh boy.
You're wrong.
No, you're wrong. I really want to
Couldn't have
recall
been
that.
swapped. Impossible. It's a fantasy you made up.
If only.
All of it. It's all of it, all of it, all of it!
Okay.
Everything you say is wrong!
Ow.
Master!
Yeah.
No. You're wrong! It couldn't have been swapped!
That clang doesn't hold up!
Yes. Skurumi got a blood test, but her grandfather didn't.
No! There's proof! No, that's a lie! It's all... Resident...
Okay, restricted area. Jose! Come in. Ah!
These were swapped with homunculi. You lie? That's impossible! Something else caused the blank loop. Everyone was drugged and knocked out. Every resident fell asleep.
No.
That's resident. Things were swapped with.
Homunculi?
That's
How are you doing, Jose?
impossible. Something else caused the.
Blank loop.
Everyone was drugged and knocked out. Every resident fell asleep. So, there's a gap in their memories. That's why the memories connect across that week. That's impossible if they were swapped. If they were swaps, they'd be different beings. Their memories would be totally different too. Their memories shouldn't be linked.
All the incidents can't get swapped out. I mean, no one said anything about it.
But
I mean, it sounds persuasive. It was explained in the report left behind.
resident
For swap to homunculi? That's impossible! Something else caused the blank loop. Everyone was drugged and knocked out. Every resident.
fell asleep.
So, there's a gap in their memories. That's why the memories connect across that week.
That's
Possible if they were swapped.
If they were swaps, they'd be different beings. Their memories would be totally different too.
Nope.
Flash through this mystery.
This is why. It's the characteristics. Thanks to Halara.
Homunculus retains all the memories their original had when their DNA was first extracted. That's why the specimens created by the experiment also have memories from before the blood test. It explains how their memories are. No! Your reasoning is obviously.
No, your reasoning's wrong.
They can. Inherit memories? What about the week no one remembers? If memories are kept after swapping, there wouldn't be a gap in their memories.
Nope. This is the truth. Because they get stressed in sunlight, and they wouldn't remember.
Defective homunculi go berserk in sunlight. They lose all sense of reason as well as their memories.
Oh.
The sunlight made them go wild as soon as they were born, wiping their memories during that time. There was sunlight shining through the lab. Maybe it was to test if the creatures had overcome that week, but the experiment failed.
In a previous experiment, a defective homunculus was exposed and died. Trying to adjust for it worked against us. Made them even more violent, and
They went berserk and attacked When they eventually returned to their senses, their memories were reset to before the blood test. An entire week had passed by, but since none of them remembered what happened, the week felt like a single day to them.
That's what caused the blank week mystery?
Yep. That is what the blank mystery was.
What's with him? Why is he laughing?
Why the screaming, Jose? Why you scream? Why do you scream? What, Jose? What you want to say? What's up? Tell me. Work. Oh, work is making you scream? Got it. Okay.
I don't believe it.
But hey! Good job.
Everyone in Conai Ward is a homunculus?
That's fair. If you need to scream, you can scream.
no mistake.
This is a safe place.
This city is a city of homunculi.
So what's up, Jose? Tell me what's up.
Was that too? Everybody?
Yep.
But no one mentioned anything like that. How'd they manage to hide it?
I don't think any of them knew they'd been replaced by homunculi either. That's because they lost those memories when they emerged as homunculi and went wild.
And what happened to the original
I remember
residents? The ones who
how
first lived in Conai Ward?
This is the month. I believe so,
I
yes.
think they're gone.
They died. They're dead.
What do you mean, gone?
When the defective homunculi went berserk and attacked Conai Ward, the original residents
Died.
All of them.
They're all dead?
Yep.
That explains how the homunculi replaced their originals
Work
after they
really
returned
makes
to
me
their
want to quit
senses.
sooner than that.
By
Ooh.
the time the homunculi regained consciousness, the originals were gone.
Well, don't worry. I'm here to make
With the
things
exception of those like Kurumi's
feel
grandfather,
less
who
stressful, I
refused the blood
guess.
test and vanished completely. That's because those who didn't have their DNA extracted had no homunculus to replace them.
So if they were killed without a substitute in place, they were considered missing.
This is the tragedy that befell Conai Ward 3 years ago. That's the truth behind the Blank Week mystery.
I have to edit the dimensions of the chat box. Stream. Here to chill. Good, good. Chill as long as you need. I was just thinking of how. So I can't.
Destroyed it. You exposed the mystery behind the city.
So, I'm gonna pause this real quick. As I was saying, I just switched over basically my, since last stream, I switched over my, my chat box, source from Stream Elements to Streamlabs, and now I have to reformat the whole damn thing. You know what I can do? You know what I can do to chill? What can you do, Jose? Destroy everyone in Mario
You're
Kart.
an
Hell
uninvited
yeah,
guest
there you
here.
go.
You're the enemy. But it's not over yet. You still haven't reached it. I won't let it happen. I will shelter the mystery of Conai Ward.
Deathmatch.
Okay.
Okay. Keep telling you. Swapping places is just in your head. You have no proof a switch even took place. There's zero evidence for that. The homunculi were destroyed after the experiment. At the hands of the researchers who saw failures. That's why it's impossible! Homunculi would have attacked the city! No one was killed by the homunculi!
No, that's the wrong one. I had the wrong key equipped. I
Right.
also get paid tonight, so I can gotcha tomorrow. Hell yeah. Doctor.
Okay,
I'm telling you. Swapping places is just in your head. We're proof of switching into place!
There's zero evidence for that! The homunculus
Now destroyed after the experiment.
at the hands of the researchers who saw failures.
That's why it's impossible.
Homunculi would have attacked the city! No one was killed by the homunculi!
That's not true. Wesker was. We saw it. We saw them get killed.
Dr. Wesker left a video journal discussing the conclusions of Project Homunculus.
Yeah, they're not
It
so
clearly
slick.
shows the doctor dying at the hands of a defective homunculus, but we met the doctor at Amaterasu's lab. Even though he should have been dead, the facts that we met him after he died proves he and the other citizens were all replaced by...
I see. So the doctor at the lab was all...
That's why he didn't know about the results of the and also why he knew nothing about the...
He didn't even remember the terrible things
He caused this city's greatest tragedy. But maybe what little conscience he had left urged him to leave evidence. No, not yet.
Oh. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna transform? Please transform. This will be fun.
I have to protect Khan!
Why does the other master want to protect Kanai Ward?
You don't fully understand it yet. You know nothing about Kanai Ward. What do you know about its darkness?
Master, watch out!
For unending reign in Kanai Ward.
Master, cut it to pieces!
No,
I can't avoid it!
that was the one. I reacted too slowly.
You don't fully understand it yet.
Master, cut it to pieces!
Because it's to protect the homunculi.
The rain clouds covered Kanai Ward to block out sunlight, which homunculi are vulnerable to. The homunculi stopped their attack thanks to the clouds covering the city.
Master, don't let him get away!
Hypocrite! I'll expose it. We're not done yet. The city's darkness goes even deeper.
Where do Kanai Ward's den end up? The rural village.
The answer! The dead in Kanai Ward are transported to the abandoned village, a restricted area. Whenever a defective homunculus revives, its intelligence decreases, turning it into a zombie. The city would have been overrun with zombified homunculi if the bodies were left, so that's why the bodies have been getting sent to the abandoned...
Peacekeepers always tried to get rid of the bodies as fast as possible. Did they know they'd turn it?
No, they were probably just following orders. They were told that bodies in this city rot quickly. The people of Kanai Ward, including the Peacekeepers, didn't know that they're all... It must also be the reason why they were so strict about keeping this place isolated.
Aha.
We've got you now! There's nowhere to run, Master!
I told you, that's not me!
It is not him.
You think that's enough to defeat me? You think that's enough to expose Kanai Ward's darkness?
Nope. And we will expose it all.
More! Kanai Ward's darkness goes far deeper than that!
What is the source of nutrition for Kanai Ward's residents?
The answer!
The meat buns.
That's right. The people in Kanai Ward love their meat buns.
You know what they're made of. The main source of nutrients for homunculi is human flesh. That's why everyone craved those meat buns so.
Warren, homunculi are predisposed to eating human flesh in order to maintain the artificial organic synthesis in their cells.
Basically
Currently,
zombies.
There are no alternate sources of nutrition, and they grow sick if they do not consume.
That's a primal instinct homunculi can never defy.
What are you? Mystery phantoms are supposed to prevent mysteries from being and yet, it's like you're
It's not just the meat buns.
Yeah, why are you helping me?
Residents of Kanai Ward also have other characteristics. Of course, I'm sure you've already noticed them.
Yeah. That's a big...
Bomb is trying to boom kill you, but you can defuse it.
You've seen it time and time again. Their physical abnormalities. It's another part of Kanai Ward.
physical abnormality?
Let's go, Master. We
Physical abnormalities, what... I don't know which one he's talking about. Oh, it's nighttime now. Guys were... Oh, is it the pink blood? It's their pink blood. I thought that was a design choice. This whole time. This whole time, I thought it was the design choice. Because that's what they've always used. That's what the creators of Danganronpa have always used. They've always used pink blood as a censorship thing. Or they once did for the original Danganronpa, and it kind of became the style change. So I thought it was just a style concept. It's the pink blood. Zelda?
Huh? Pink blood? Hey! Everyone did have pink blood! I think I got too used to it.
Now that I think about it, it's really abnormal. Blood being pink instead of red is obviously strange. That's right. From the very beginning, I thought something was off. I had my suspicions about the color of the blood here. Is that a real corpse? This blood is real?
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
I figured it was due to Shinigami haunting me. Like it was somehow changing the way I see things. Shinigami, you don't feel anything after seeing this body?
Well, let me tell ya.
It's totally ordinary.
I was just saying there was nothing odd about there being a corpse. The color of human blood doesn't matter to me.
But why didn't the other master detectives it wasn't mentioned at all while I was investigating crime? Oh, right! Maybe...
The rain sure has changed things around here. Built the city. Supposedly, there's something in the rain that messes with our bodies and the environment. But it's all hearsay.
They thought that was just normal.
It could be because Chief Yako said the rain affects things. In fact, maybe it wasn't just the master detectives. Chief Yako and the other people in town, maybe they all believed it. For example, they could have said there were some chemical properties in the rain that causes blood to change color. In that case, people wouldn't find it strange that their blood was pink.
Yes, homunculi have pink blood. Maybe they were made that way to differentiate. Now, you're
Master's mystery phantom sure doesn't seem scared of these mysteries being solved. Anyway, we gotta beat him. Otherwise, you'll get caught in...
Fine. It's time to expose the truth. It's over.
You think you can do it?
No, because we haven't gone over everything yet. This is not the end. Hardly. There's more mysteries to expose. This seems way too easy. And then I was gone. The deduction denouement. Seems way too easy. Mystery unraveled, but it feels like there's more.
And that's a wrap, folks! I do these recaps out of kindness, you know. I'm just saying, it'd be nice to get a little appreciation.
Shut up, Shinigami.
Sorry. I thought this was all a part of your process or something.
Anyway, time to boom kill this mystery phantom.
Let's expose all the facts and finish this once and for all. It's time for the very last deduction denouement.
I have a feeling this isn't going to be the
It all
last one.
started 10 years ago. The UG tasked both its own research facility and Amaterasu Corp to conduct homunculus research.
Yeah.
They were trying to create an immortal army of homunculi that could just come back to life, right?
Yes, but...
Death Gods would be out of a job!
By having the two organizations compete with each other, they hoped to rush development along. And it was the UG's research facility that managed to create a homunculus first. That drove Amaterasu into a panic.
So they rushed it. And their rush got sloppy.
So, 3 years ago, Project Homunculus was conducted under Dr. Weska's direction.
Acting like they were just testing for a contagious disease, they took blood from all the people in Kanai Ward. They were turning the town upside down, trying to find DNA that would help them make homunculi. They got beat to the punch and were rushing for results. Huge death flag if you ask me.
Ultimately, the experiment was a failure. And their efforts resulted in nothing more than a mass of defective homunculi. Defective homunculi have two fatal flaws. One, they revive after death with fully repaired bodies, but their minds deteriorate and they become zombies.
2, sunlight whips them into a bloody frenzy, but they won't remember what they did afterwards. It's kind
Yes,
of like when
indeed.
an alcoholic corporate drone with a lot of pent-up stress gets a picture at the company party.
I'm not sure that's really the same. Anyway, the newly created defective homunculi were exposed to sunlight and immediately went on a rampage.
Killing everyone.
They attacked Kanai Ward and murdered all of the residents.
A certain masked man then created a rain cloud generator by making some extreme modifications to a public bathhouse. He covered the whole city with those clouds.
The rain clouds blocked out the sun and brought the defective homunculi out of their berserk state. Their memories reverted back to when their blood had been drawn 1 week before.
Yeah.
The blank week mystery refers to the period where they ran out of control and lost their memories.
Dun dun dun.
So basically, Kanai Ward's ultimate secret is...
3 years ago, the defective homunculi of all Kanai Ward residents murdered their human counterparts. Exposed to sunlight at the very moment of their creation, they went berserk and wiped out the entire city.
Damn.
Rain clouds then blocked out the sun, and their human memories returned.
defective homunculi have no idea they're not human. And they continue on to this day in this land of never-ending rain. They just live their lives, happily munching away on human flesh-filled bones.
Fake blood wasn't caused by the rain. It's actually conclusive evidence that every resident is a homunculus.
This is the
Truth behind Kanai Ward's ultimate secret!
This one felt a little easy. I'm fearing that there's more. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Where'd that come from? That's a solution blade. What the fuck? Well, we saw him move, so I was assuming we were going to see him. But not this soon.
It's you!
Makoto, Kage.
Hey, you finally made it. I've been waiting for you.
So this guy's the Mystery Phantom now. I figured...
You sure took a while getting here. Maybe I shouldn't expect much of you.
Is that a...
Huh? Why does he have a solution blade?
We shall see which of us should be destroyed. Let's wield our solution blades to find the answer.
What? Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Don't tell me. You didn't assume you already arrived at the truth, did you? You promised you would expose all truth. Is that... Well, perhaps you're not as...
How did you get that solution blade?
Oh, yeah. You should be more curious. After all, you understand nothing about me. For I am Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
I wonder if Master can even
Battle with the
make snap
Mystery
judgments.
Phantom Makoto. Okay, what happened in Kanai Ward? And I just have to... The answer isn't right. Wait it out. Get ready for the next attack. Okay.
You're the ultimate secret?
First, when did I come to Kanai Ward? And why? Can you answer that?
3 years ago. What was happening in Kanai Ward when Makoto arrived? No, I missed it. I missed it. I saw it and then I missed it. The Blank Week mystery was happening when he arrived. Oh my god. Yo, we're throwing throwing legit words at each other. Oh, blue. It's blue now.
I came to Kanai Ward during the Blank Week mystery 3 years ago. All to resolve that case.
Resolve that case?
I knew they'd regain control once sunlight was blocked. So, I created the rain cloud generator to gently cover Kanai Ward in rain.
Luca, hello.
It's more like you
Hello.
caged them in.
How you
Without
doing?
me, Kanai Ward would never have been rebuilt. I used everything at my disposal to cover up the tragedy that took place, but there was no way for me to fix the entire city on my own.
Why did you do it? Why?
You want to know?
How you doing today, Luca? Yes,
I did
Makoto
to
has been the
protect
bad
Kanai
guy.
Ward, of course. Because I love this city. I'd do anything
Also,
for
he has a
it.
solution blade,
But you already know that.
so that's a thing. What did Makoto do to protect Kanai Ward? Isolation.
You isolated all of Kanai Ward.
Okay, Luca, real quick. This is what happened. We guessed it correctly last time. The entire, all of Kanai Ward are homunculi. They got swapped out. Makoto is the one that saved them by creating the rain machine. But yeah, everyone's basically dead. The meat buns are human corpses, yada yada yada. That's all true. Now we're trying to figure out this.
Kanai Ward to cover up the failed homunculus experiment.
Yep, okay.
But thanks to my negotiating, they saw the benefits of isolation. We would peacefully secure
And how do we know this? Because one of the reasons, the blood is pink. The blood is pink.
It'd be a terrible.
Are you playing some Mario Kart today?
Yuji's inhumane
Sick.
research was made public.
Wait, is Cozy playing Mario Kart today? Hold up.
Through that negotiating,
Am I missing something? Is Cozy supposed to be playing Mario Kart today? I did not see. I haven't been paying attention. I didn't pay attention to her schedule this week. Is she supposed to play this today? Oh shoot! It is Mario Kart today. What the fuck? See, this is what happens when I decide not to pay attention to her schedule for a little bit.
your goal was to rule over.
I thought you guys were
Kanai
just
Ward,
gonna
wasn't
play
it?
Mario Kart for the fun of it. Why not? But, oops.
You still don't understand me. Try to remember.
Hey, Master. There's something weird about this mystery Phantom. Why are we able to talk to him like this? None of the others acted this way.
Because this is actually Makoto Kaguchima.
Try to remember. What did I do after I became CEO of Amaterasu Corporation?
Built Kanai Tower? Nope. Ended the research. You ended the research. I feel very stupid now that I didn't even realize that we all were playing Mario Kart
You
today.
shut down the homunculus research.
I didn't want to create any additional defective homunculi, so I ended the research and sealed off the test site. Dr. Weska and Yomi objected, but as the CEO, I was able to quash their
Him and his
That's
masks.
how I rebuilt Kanai Ward all on my own. It is a city for homunculi who have nowhere else to go.
You did it to protect the people in the city?
That's right. I did it all out of the love I have for this place. That is the I've never hid my love for Kanai Ward from you at any moment. Yet, you never quite seem convinced about it.
What he says makes sense. The experiments created the defects, so we transformed Kanai Ward to protect them. But if that's true, what crime is he guilty of?
Hey, Master! Don't let that mystery try to remember why he started this in the first place! He's a phantom! He's just trying to prevent...
Yeah, you're right. He's no saint. He's a dictator who will do anything to achieve what he wants.
Yeah, sure. What crime did Makoto commit? Destroying the detective agency? No. Made Amaterasu his own? Mass kidnapping? It was the mass kidnapping, wasn't it? It's the mass kidnapping, and I missed it. We got his mask off. Let's see who you are behind the mask.
Saint, but it can't hide the crimes you've committed. You are the mastermind behind the global kidnapping case the WDO has been pursuing. People were abducted across the world and turned into food for homunculi at your factory.
Oh, he's got a purple one. He's got a purple one now. Oh, that's creepy.
I had no choice. They must eat in order to survive. Besides, I never took innocent people. I gathered criminals with no chance of rehabilitation and simply accelerated their sentencing. You saw the memo as well. Besides, they were all on death row and...
That doesn't make it right!
At any rate, that's not just my crime.
Huh?
The procurement of these ingredients was done with the full cooperation of the World Detective Organization.
The WD!
I couldn't have asked for a better source of information for the ingredients.
You were working with the World Detective Organization?
Oh my god. The purple guy.
Actually, it's more
He's the
accurate
purple
to
guy.
say I took advantage of him.
Alex with the 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 hydrates. 6 hydrates it is, Alex. Thank you very much for the hydrates.
Liar! The WDO wouldn't let themselves be used by you!
Thank you very much, Alex. I appreciate the hydrates.
You just flaunted their name to capture criminals! In fact, the WDO itself tasked us with investigating the global... If you were their accomplice, they wouldn't have issued that directive, and we would never have come to Kanai Ward to corner you like this!
You still think you've got me cornered? You really are clueless. The way I see it, you were all gathered at Kanai Ward for other reasons.
Oh.
Very well. Go on and use that simple brain of yours to expose my schemes!
Well, the Master Detectives were assembled to wipe out the Master Detectives, to oust Yomi. Nope. No. We were there to get rid of Yomi.
You really are clueless. The way I see it, you were all gathered at Kanai Ward for other reasons.
We were here to get rid of Yomi. Spring lock him. Yeah, we'll spring lock him. Put him in a bunny suit.
You used us. You hinted at unsolved mysteries and other global cases to lure us to Kanai Ward. Your true goal was to cast out Yomi, director of the Peacekeepers, since he was in your way.
Correct. Well, almost. You're so close. Yomi wasn't in my way. He was in Kanai Ward's way. If all he did was use the Peacekeepers to push his weight around, that would have been fine. But of all things, he was working with Dr. Weska, trying to leak homunculus information. If that happened, the unified government wouldn't remain silent. Kanai Ward's secrets would be exposed to the world. Still, I couldn't expel him myself. The Peacekeepers had grown too strong in this city.
You pitted us against the Peacekeepers, and you got what you wanted by eliminating Yomi.
God damn it! Yomi was actually the good guy this whole time! Motherfucker!
So everyone gathering here, it was all part of that mask guy's plan?
Because you achieved your goal.
This entire time,
To eliminate
15.
us,
Thank you for
now
the
that we've
15.
outlived our usefulness?
Oh, he's got pink blood.
What?
What happened to the other Master Detectives? Were you the one who bombed WDO headquarters?
Oh. He's got...
They knew too much.
Oh.
I feel remorse for what had to be done. But the WDO was in the city's way.
In the way?
I had no choice. This city must remain a secret in order to survive. Having detectives snoop around everywhere was a nuisance. That's why I made them disappear.
So the 4 are dead.
You'll pay for this. Talking to a mystery phantom might be pointless, but you are evil incarnate! You used the WDO and slaughtered criminals like animals! You even killed my friends! For all the crimes you've committed,
Yuma's the last
I'll
detective.
bury your soul here!
I didn't expect to hear something so valiant from the likes of you.
Ugh. I don't like you.
Tell me, Do you really
like that
think
mask.
you can do this? You're nothing but an empty shell of a man.
Don't give me that!
Master, don't let him egg you on. It's a trap. There's something off about this mystery phantom. He doesn't seem normal.
Huh? What do you mean?
Mystery phantoms don't bleed. Oh my god. Are those all mystery phantom homunculi? Oh my gosh. Holy shit.
What is that?
The people of Kanai Ward! They're all mystery phantoms! There's too many of them! I've never seen anything like this!
All of...
Kanai Ward must remain shrouded in mystery. For everyone here to live in peace. Even they haven't realized they are homunculi yet. No. They must never know. It would be too cruel a fate. Their very existence.
Yeah, Cozy
this
playing Mario
city's
Kart.
mystery.
Oh, Cozy's on Mario Kart now.
They...
The
are
finale
the
cooked hard.
mystery?
I know, right? It's such. This
Take
is
a good
so
look.
good.
Aren't they pitiable?
I wasn't expecting this to be this good.
They're labeled as defective and must continue to live in a land without sun.
You made them that way!
No.
To protect them! All of this was to protect them. Do you understand how much I've endured for them? I've committed atrocities to keep them fed. If any died, they were swiftly taken to the abandoned village. When anyone asked about the color of their blood, I said it was caused by the rain. This is all for their sake! I did it for them! They're outcasts from this world who can only survive within a cage of rain!
Master, don't start feeling sorry for phantoms. We're still inside the mystery labyrinth. If you can't solve the mystery, you'll
He's
be
not a
absorbed by
phantom,
the
though.
labyrinth and
He's
your
a
soul will
homunculi.
vanish.
I know. I've already made up my mind. I will expose the truth. Whoa!
Master's mystery phantom is back?
This must be a mystery phantom created from your reluctance.
My reluctance?
What good will come from solving mysteries? Who would be made happy by this? How many people have died because of the mysteries I've solved?
He's getting bigger!
It's due to your uncertainty.
Why must mysteries be exposed? Why can't you just leave them alone? I didn't belong in this city in the first place.
Master!
It's true. I still don't know what's right. But I will fight. I'll fight against my uncertainty. I won't let any mystery phantom deceive me! If you've draped the city in mystery, then I will unveil it with the truth!
Really? You think you've got what it takes?
Well said, Master.
But what mystery do I even...
There's still one unanswered question. It's about him. You still haven't confirmed his true identity.
Ooh, Mako, that's true. I still don't know who he really is. You're right. I have to figure out who... Thank you, Shinigami.
It's my job to keep you relying on me.
You've got quite a capable assistant. Oh, mighty detective.
Oh, mighty detective.
I hope she doesn't end up becoming your burden.
Just stop. The truth isn't needed in this city.
Let's do some deep cleaning on that stupid-looking, oversized trash.
Again with that? Come on. Okay, Shinigami. Let's lay it all out.
Alright. Shinigami puzzle. What is a Makoto? Oh, I missed the HO. Okay. Makoto is... One last time. Hot puzzle scene. Yeah, right? Hot puzzle time. Last one. Makoto is a homunculus. He's the one made by the UG specifically.
The reason you're so desperate to defend Kanai Ward is because you're also a homunculus. That's why the blood you shed earlier was pink. The color of your blood proves it. Makoto Kagutsuchi, you are a homunculus! No. If you expose anything else, you will only be hurting yourself! Huh?
You're so close. Come on. You're within reach of my mask.
Where was Makoto born? The World Detective Organization? No. Amaterasu Lab? No. The UG Research Facility.
It's the answer! You saved Kanai Ward during the Blank Week mystery. You are able to move about, unaffected by sunlight, which means you're not a defective homunculus.
Mm-hmm. What else?
3 years ago, right before you came to Kanai Ward, a homunculus escaped from the UG's research facility. It was the only perfect homunculus specimen. That's what you are!
Yeah. The only
Yes,
homunculus.
keep going. You can reach my mask if you just go a bit further.
Whose DNA is based on number 1.
How about this? The perfect homunculus was based on the DNA of the WDO's number 1.
Ooh.
Therefore, you must be the homunculus of number 1, Makoto Kagutsuchi!
He's a copy of number 1?
He doesn't look like the number 1 we saw. So maybe his youth was restored when he became a homunculus. If you looked just like number 1, it'd be easy for you to manipulate the WDO from the shadows. That's how you procure dangerous criminals as food for the homunculi here.
These experiments.
I see. Number 1. Right. Things are turning out as... It's so refreshing when things go as you plan.
Plan?
But it's not over. You're still not done. You still haven't...
Still haven't seen it.
With him, no matter how...
Master, sadness could be really bad.
Huh? What's that? Something strange about this phantom. There's still... What is he hiding?
For now, let's figure it all out. Concentrate, Master!
No. Don't tell me. Spot selection. What feels out of place? The fact he's holding a solution blade. No, it's not his pants. Isn't it the solution blade? Mistake.
How many different masks are there? I wonder how much that's... There must be some...
It's not his blood. Is this his blood?
Here.
This is the mistake?
Yeah, that is... Speaking of which, that wound. All the other mystery phantoms I struck with the solution. So,
He's not a mystery phantom.
huh?
I'm sure of it. He...
Then, that's the real Makoto?
Took you long enough to figure that out? Oh, mighty detective.
How did you enter the mystery?
I'm getting bored of all this. Next time, I'll come at you full force. Only one of us will leave here. Tell me your answer!
Master, you can't just go take a swing at him! We're inside the mystery labyrinth, so you have to solve mysteries!
What mysteries?
How a living person could make it inside here? You just might defeat him by answering that question!
Alright, I'll try.
How did Makoto enter the mystery labyrinth? Shinigami's power. No, wait. Coalescence.
This is it!
We've literally been dealing with coalescence this entire time. Holy shit. What the fuck? My Makoto's or Yuma's power of coalescence. Wait, Makoto has coalescence. I touched his hand.
Only those who have signed a pact with Shinigami can enter the mystery labyrinth. But there are exceptions. As the one who made the pact, those whose hands I've held with my coalescence can also...
Master, when did you use coalescence?
Wow, that's the strange part. I've never used coalescence with him. He doesn't have any ability I'd...
How?
Let's see if you can overcome that mystery!
Who used coalescence? Makoto used it.
I didn't use coalescence, and yet Makoto was able to enter the mystery
You touched
labyrinth.
my hand at the beginning of
So,
this.
Makoto used coalescence on me? He has the same power?
No.
That's right. You got it. I used coalescence on you, Earth. We should turn off the alarm before we celebrate our reunion. Here. I said, lend me a hand. That was when you allowed me to activate coalescence.
Motherfucker.
But why are you able to use it? That power
Oh
belongs to Shinigami.
my god.
That's where you're mistaken. Coalescence isn't Shinigami's power.
It is my own.
Huh?
It's my
Coalescence
forte.
Is the forte of the World Detective Organization's #1.
I am number one.
One's forte?
Yuma.
What do you mean? If it's not Shinigami... Shinigami? What?
I can't say. I promise.
Promised?
I am the world's
It's the
#1
end for you if you
detective.
can't figure this out.
Oh shit.
Will end you.
to use number one's forte. Why would Shinigami hide that from me? Wait, could it be? Is this related to my lost memories? That must mean my
Yuma's true identity is number one.
The perfect homunculus was based on the DNA of the WDO's number one. Therefore, you must be the homunculus of number one Makoto Kagutsuchi!
You are me, and I am you. We are number one. Oh shit. Okay.
That's impossible.
Can I just, for those, I just kind of made a reference in itself. So, here's a funny thing. Today, October 4th, 2024, is the day, 10 years ago, that the music video, or in the first airing of the song, We Are Number One, from Lazy Town, came about. It is the first airing of the song We Are Number One 10 years ago in 2014. At least I'm pretty sure. I'm going to double check that because I've seen it on Twitter, and you know how Twitter is. We are number one. Song by Lazy Town. We Are Number One was made when was it first aired, damn it? I don't want to know about the meme. I want to know when it was originally made. Release date. Song was released. Oh shoot, my bad. Wrong day. Apparently it was made October 3rd. So yesterday. It was made yesterday, 10 years ago. We Are Number One was made 10 years ago on today. Okay, my bad. I messed up.
So you finally reached the conclusion. Behold, the truth that you've been seeking all along.
Dun, dun, dun,
You are
dun.
number one from the WDO. And I'm the homunculus created from your DNA. I'm number one of the... That's why I can also use your coalescence. Even this solution blade was obtained with this power. But on the video feed, number one looks like an old... That was a double. You're the one who put him there. Throughout the history of the WDO, those who become number one have rarely shown their faces to the public.
Ooh.
They all had many enemies, making it problematic to be seen. It's standard protocol for directors to have doubles, and that old man was your Wait! What about me being a detective in training? Chief Yako said he
But a detective in
that
training
was-
was also summoned.
Detective...
That's you, Yuma. Looks like you've been working toward being a detective at the WDO.
That's the cover-up.
You...
It's true that there is a trainee detective by the name of Yuma Kokohead. It's also a fact that he was summoned to the Amaterasu Express. Then, you swapped places with the person named... I swapped with him? It seems he also came to Kanai Ward. I'm sure you've met with him several times.
What?
So, I'm not you, then the real Yuma Koko.
Who is the real Yuma? Who gave up their identity as Yuma Koko Head? This is the most out of place person, but we met him twice. We met him multiple times. He's the only possible solution here. He only opened his shop recently.
Was the man who kept running from me?
That's correct. You are number one of the W. He's quit his job as a detective and opened up a food stand in Kanai. He's the real trainee detective, Yuma Koko Head. You concealed your true identity and used him as a means to enter. You knew you'd lose your memories signing the pact with Shinigami. And you couldn't just enter as number one. Even though your face isn't known, your cover could be blown if you used. That's why you disguised yourself as the trainee. And of course, you ensured he would keep it a secret as well.
That's how we switched places?
That's just my theory, and our minds work the same way after all. I'm sure we would come up with the same plan. However, I'm sure he didn't expect you to come to Kanai Ward after swapping places. He arrived late on the original 5th car heading to Kanai Ward. Though a trainee, he's still a detective. He must have been wondering what happened after your agreement. But because of his promise to number one, he couldn't tell anyone about the situation. So all he could do was...
Is that why he always fled when he saw me?
He must have been relieved seeing you get along with the other detectives. So he decided to make a living in this town using the special talents listed on his profile.
He's a cook.
I reviewed your profile in the WDO records, and it turns out you have a phenomenal ability.
An ability?
Your record claims that you're a great cook.
That's the truth.
You realized...
Are you really shocked? Naturally, I knew at first sight.
Duh.
Because you and I have the same face.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. Yuma, that was a dumb question to ask.
I'd hoped for a more heartfelt moment when I but that wasn't the case. I suppose that's because I knew you were a threat to come.
If you knew, why didn't you do something about it? Why let it...
As I said, you were useful to me until Yomi was dealt with. But more importantly,
That's the
I
third
was
one
waiting
today.
for this moment.
Waiting?
To confront you here within the Mystery Labyrinth.
What do you mean?
I wish for you to vanish forever inside the...
Huh?
If you vanish into the Mystery Labyrinth, I won't have to kill you which completes my perfect crime. Just like how you killed those other criminals.
Damn.
Perfect crime?
With the original gone, I will become the real one.
Dun, dun, dun.
I will become both the CEO of Amaterasu Corporation and number one of the World Detective Organization.
I'll be invincible! That was your goal?
Exactly. I'll let you enter both the restricted area and this mystery labyrinth. Using Coalescence to come here was part of my...
Oh, so I can kill you here!
Oh, you are
You
psycho.
think you can take over the world or something? I swear every final boss is this...
Oh, not at all. With the WDO under my control, there would be no need for anyone to keep sticking their nose in our business. The mystery of Kanai Ward will... I only have one, to protect the citizens of this city. For the homunculi of Kanai Ward to live in peace. I'll do anything to accomplish that. I don't care what I must sacrifice. And
will die. Your death is necessary for Kanai Ward's peace.
Makoto,
To this
I'm
city,
gonna kill you.
you are the real evil. If you expose the truth, many people will suffer. I won't, no matter how hard you try to destroy this peaceful world. Homunculi may not be human, but they have the right. I won't let anyone take that away, even if you are #1 of the WDO.
Sorry, but your plan isn't gonna work. I
Yep.
won't let you kill Master in this labyrinth. The real one won't just stand by, no matter what the imposter. Master?
If this is the truth, maybe I should sacrifice myself.
What?
If
What?
what he said is true, it sounds like I'm the one threatening the peace in this city. You're finally starting to get it. Yes, that's the truth. You are a threat, trying to
What are you saying?
You discarded your pride as a detective and made a pact with a death god to go around killing. You are dangerous. If you're not stopped, you will destroy all of Kan.
That's why I
No.
must defeat you.
He's wrong, Master. You don't need to.
I've reaped the souls of many criminals. I told myself their sacrifices were necessary for others to be happy. But
boy.
by that logic, if I disappeared, it would be a small price to pay to protect the cities, which means it's my turn. I can't run away from this just because it's happening to me. I should be sacrificed.
Wait, Master, remember what you promised. You said you'd never turn.
That's right, but I saw the truth. I actually know what it is now.
And now that I do, I've realized something. If I expose the truth about this city and tell the world,
What will happen to Kurumi and the others?
That doesn't matter. We're in the middle.
It does matter! This is their problem. I may be an outsider, but this directly affects them. Will the Yuchi go after them again? Is there any way for them to live without persecution?
when I think about what's best, it's obvious I should sacrifice myself. Yes, that's the correct decision. Not doing that
As
will
a
allow the
detective, but
people
as a
of
human
Kanai
being.
Ward to continue living
Oh,
in
boy.
peace.
So what am I going to choose? Wait, did the mystery labyrinth swallow my soul whole? The little
I
boy.
wanted to help someone.
The boy from case 1, Kurumi.
Help people.
Shachi.
Which means
My friends.
I
Furio.
have to remain here
No, you don't.
for the
You-
good of everyone I love.
I can look around and that's about it. Come on, Shinigami, bust down the door. there's an update to the profiles. I thought it was going to say that everyone was dead. Is there any update? Oh, so it's Makoto Kagutsuchi? Okay. I thought there would be some sort of update. There's Shinigami.
Master, you idiot! You want to sacrifice yourself? You're just not deciding that on your own! I'm not going to let you!
She's gonna boom kill you, dude. She's going to boom kill you.
You're shouldering everything alone and have lost sight of who you are. That makes you no better than him. You're not alone. You've got a kind, teasing, needy, adorable, puffy partner by your side.
I didn't ask for this. I don't remember asking.
You may not remember, but I do! You needed me. I'll never forget the words of the old you, Master.
What did it say? Are you going to start sharing memories with me on what happened?
I haven't seen a human in a while. Everyone's scared of me, so I've been stuck in the WDO library for as long as I can remember. So, you really want to form a pact with me? You don't look like you're in trouble or anything.
Let's just say I'm dealing with some special circumstances, and I need your help.
Oh, you want me that badly?
Where I'm going, the truth is suppressed, even when the mystery is solved.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I need you. You have a way to circumvent that.
You're really depending on me, huh? I may be cute, but I'm still a death god, you know. You gotta pay a fitting price to make a pact with me.
I know. If it means perfectly solving the world's mysteries, I don't mind selling my soul. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction. That is the detective's way.
Oh, you've got a few screws in your head loose, don't you? Why are you so hung up on solving mysteries anyway?
To make everyone happy, of course.
Huh?
I want to eradicate all unsolved mysteries from this world, and although it's a known fact that some truths are cruel in nature, but exposing the truth to make everyone happy is the perfect solution in my mind.
Are you serious? What does that even mean?
I want to make a world where no one weeps while imprisoned by unsolved mysteries. Is it really so strange to wish for that?
Damn.
I want to eradicate all unsolved mysteries from this world and bring...
When you found out someone created a homunculus of you, and that it was part of the great global mystery, you formed a pact with me to settle things with yourself. And that's the path you chose for your perfect solution. You even sacrificed your memories and your position as #1 to make it happen. So my being here with you is proof of your relentless will! What's right or wrong can change depending on who you ask. There are infinite correct answers, but the truth is different. There's only one definite truth, and that's what's inside this mystery labyrinth. Whether it's correct or not is a separate issue that you can figure out after the mystery is solved.
Oh boy.
But right now, you have to expose the truth. Otherwise, nothing can be solved. If you give that up, then your life as a detective, everything you've done, it'll all be for nothing. Master, you're not alone. If you can't do it by yourself, then rely on me. We may not be the best partners in the world, but we make a pretty good pair.
Damn. Okay.
Exposing the truth to make everyone happy is the perfect solution. I'm not the old me anymore. There's no way I can do but...
But...
There is something I haven't given up on. I want to bring happiness to everyone. I believe that from the bottom of my heart. So, I'll keep solving mysteries. Happiness shrouded in mystery isn't real happiness.
Master!
Real happiness. Happiness not shrouded in mystery. You believe that could exist in Kanai Ward?
I see. He's a mystery phantom of you. Not you think you can achieve this so-called perfect...
A copy couldn't accomplish it, but you think you can? Just because you're an empty shell of a man, do you honestly think you can make everyone happy?
I'm by your side,
Yes.
Master.
I know, Shinigami. My memories in my past don't matter. I will solve it all as...
This is Yuma Coco Head. Okay. Final boss. Let's go. The final test. Okay. Screen. Oh, okay. We've been transported out of Kanai Ward.
"10 years ago, Amaterasu Corporation received a request from the UG to research homunculi. The UG planned to use these immortal synthetic humans for military purposes. A massive amount of money was poured into the research, and Amaterasu and Kanai Ward developed quickly as a result. But the UG also set up their own research facility, which pit the two organizations against each other.
Oh my god, we're...
And 3 years ago, the UG facility finally succeeded in creating a homunculus. This was the birth of the homunculus based on the top detective of the WDO, number 1. First of its kind in the world. You, Makoto Kagutsuchi!
That is weird.
Here I go. I can't lose.
Duplicates?
So this is the last stand. Well, the facts only matter to one. So, find the real guy and throw the truth right in his face!
Yeah! I can't back down! I won't lose! Stay out of my way! The only successful specimen in existence. Your creation was the root cause of the grand mystery this city got dragged into.
To eradicate all unsolved mysteries from this world and bring happiness to everyone. As you recall, I want the same thing. And that's why I'll protect everyone in Kanai Ward. These pitiful homunculi didn't ask to be made, and neither did I.
Yeah, but you were made. So now you must deal with
The Peacekeepers Yomi held the real power in Amaterasu. And upon hearing of the UG facility's successful experiment, Amaterasu panicked and extracted blood from all the residents of Kanai Ward to initiate Project Homunculus. The experiment failed, and the defective homunculi went berserk after exposure to sunlight, ravaging the city. This is the Blank Week mystery. You arrived at the city during these events and tried to rectify things. You made the rain cloud generator to block out the sun and brought the people back to their senses. But the original residents had already been wiped out by then. The homunculi didn't remember anything from the blank week, returning to their lives thinking they were human. The Yuji decided to exterminate Kanai Ward along with the defective homunculi. I won't lose!
Oh my god, what the fuck? Who's this Gon-looking ass? Uh-oh. Oopsies. I messed up.
I have to defeat you! I have to save everyone!
Boom kill! Boom kill the bad guy!
But when you found out about the Yuji's inhumane research, you blackmailed them to cover up the events of the Blank Week mystery. I did whatever was necessary to protect Kanai Ward. All that did was create more unsolved mysteries. Still, I wanted to protect the homunculi. I had to. If I didn't, who would?
They should never have been created in the first place.
After your negotiations with the UG, Kanai Ward became isolated and independent. And true to his word, the former CEO of Amaterasu abdicated his position to you. You immediately put an end to the homunculus research. This was to prevent the creation of any more tragic homunculi, and to hide their existence from the world. Posing as number one, you took advantage of the WDO. You abducted vicious criminals and brought them to Kanai Ward.
Yes.
Here
Yes.
I go.
God damn it. I'm thinking of Kingdom Hearts now. Because that's what this feels like.
These criminals were turned into food for the city's homunculi. This is the truth behind the global kidnapping case. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction. That's always been my creed. But things changed when I discovered I was a homunculus.
That was my creed.
I've become someone else since I learned there were others like me.
You only copied me. And then you got so
Director
self-centered.
Yomi was your biggest obstacle in protecting the homunculi of Kanai Ward. He and Dr. Wesker were planning to leak information about them to the outside world. If Kanai Ward's secret had been made public, the UG would have been forced to act. Yomi grew too powerful, so you summoned master detectives to Kanai Ward to get rid of him for you. Once gathered here, we faced off with the Peacekeepers just like you wanted. And You helped Chief Yako get his revenge from behind the scenes, taking Dr. Weska and Yomi out of the picture.
Yes. Oh, that's a lot of blades.
I have to defeat you!
Well, I think you're about to
Get out of
lose.
my way! Tough! Take this! I push through!
We sliced the Y? What the hell?
I may be alone, but I'll still fight. I have to defeat you! I have to save everyone! I have to do it!
Master! I'll help you out! Get 'em! There you go! Let's go!
Thanks, Shinigami!
Dun,
This
dun,
is
dun,
everything that
dun.
happened in Kanai Ward! Makoto Kagetsuchi! Using Kanai Ward as your excuse. You tried to enshroud everything, including your own crimes in mystery!
Oh my gosh. Okay.
This is the real perfect solution. The only difference is the world hasn't caught up to me yet. The WDO now belongs to me. The unified government will soon fall into my hands.
Your claims aren't holding up
So I
anymore.
believed. But I can only lie to the people of Kanai Ward for so long. We're coming to a tipping point. I know the end will come eventually, but there's no turning back. What am I supposed to do?
All your claims are now falling
What
to
else should I
pieces.
sacrifice? What can I do to save everyone? All this time, I've carried this burden alone. I can't take it anymore. Somebody help me.
Damn. Just damn. And the fog has over Kanai Ward's mysteries have been lifted. The rain is gone. There's nothing left but the sun.
You did it, Master!
Sorry, Shinigami. Can you wait a bit? You wanted someone to stop you from the beginning, didn't you? Were you hoping to be punished for your crime? Is that why you led me here? I don't fight to lose. As the real me, you should know that. Only one of us will leave this mystery labyrinth. My intention, it looks like the conclusion has been made. I realized something the first time I came to. There was no perfect solution for Kanai Ward's mysteries. There's a great contradiction here. In order to follow through with the perfect solution, I had to commit another. I despise unsolved mysteries more than anyone else. The mysteries have consumed. Kanai Ward can't be trapped in the rain for much longer. You can't live in a world of lies forever. We have to put an end to this. I guess we do. I know, but can you really do it? It's a cruel
What's wrong? If you refuse, you'll be yielding to me. I'll become death, or the devil himself for the sake of Kanai Ward. Now, either you reap my soul, destroy the Mystery Labyrinth, and expose the truth of Kana, or give up and remain here forever. What is your solution?
Master, I already said everything I wanted to say. In the end, it's your decision. I believe in you.
Shit.
What's wrong? Destroy me already!
So, I'm gonna do is File 10. The ending. So, if we stay in the Mystery Labyrinth, we die, and Kanai Ward stays as it is. Because I do want to see the other ending. But if we destroy the Mystery Labyrinth, Kanai Ward will be gone, and all the characters that we've met will be gone. Nothing has meaning, but...
If you choose to destroy the Mystery Labyrinth, that will destroy the Mystery Labyrinth. It would solve the global kidnapping case, but there would be chaos in Kanai Ward. The world will know about the homunculi. And who knows what'll happen. I really don't know what to do.
Exposing the truth to make everyone happy is the perfect solution. The only way...
If you choose to stay in the Mystery Labyrinth, there is nothing I can do. Eventually, it will absorb your soul, and you'll vanish. If that's the conclusion you choose, I'll see it to the very end. Although he didn't sign a pact, he came here, which means that once you vanish, Coalescence will shut off, and he'll be kicked out of this place. In other words, he'll be the only one to escape the Mystery Labyrinth.
Exposing the truth to make everyone happy is the perfect solution. The only way to do that is...
Now, either you reap or give up and What is yours?
Master, in the end, it's...
Alright. Damn it! Do we want them to... Do I want the people of Kanai Ward to live in ignorant bliss? Or do I destroy it and solve the global kidnapping case for good? Fuck! Come on! Why isn't there a third option? I should destroy the Mystery Labyrinth.
Are you sure? Is this your solution?
Is it really? Okay. Why can't there be a third solution? There's no third solution. But there should be. It's either one or the other. Okay, we're gonna see what the bad ending looks like.
Are you sure?
We're gonna see the bad ending first.
I've made up my mind. I'll stay in this mystery lab. So you're giving up on finding a solution? Let me be clear. I may be staying behind, but that doesn't mean I've given up on finding a solution. What do you mean? I'd only need to gather evidence and expose Kanai Ward's secrets to solve this case.
Oh. Is this
There is
supposed to be what
no
it's
place
supposed
for
to be?
emotion in that. But that's not how I want. Maybe I'm just being naive. I don't think it's the perfect solution unless everyone is saved.
Master.
What you're suggesting is no solution. You're just admitting defeat. If you stay here, Kanai Ward's mysteries will never be cleared. Happiness can't thrive. Who will save Kanai Ward in the real world?
You will be there for them. What? I have something for you to do once you leave this place. What are you up to?
What is he?
I've put a lot of thought. When it comes to the perfect solution that can bring true happiness to the people of Kanai Ward, there is no answer. In the end, detectives are just outsiders. I don't believe a solution brought by an outsider will make everyone happy. So instead, why not let the people of Kanai Ward decide for themselves?
What do you mean by that?
Tell everyone in Kanai Ward the truth, and let them choose their own futures. Have the people decide how to fix this problem. You're leaving it to others to solve? That's your solution? It's not my solution, it's everyone's. I'll let everyone in Kanai Ward do what I can't do on my own. Even if a great detective reached out from above, they would never touch the people here. Only the city's residents can solve the contradictions facing them. Do you really think they can accept? I'm sure of it. I believe in them. And I'm sure you do too. After all, you love the people. So whether it's right or wrong, at least it's something everyone will decide upon. That would be for the best. I think that is...
But how do you intend on telling everyone the truth?
That's where you come in. I want you to directly tell them everything. Not as the homunculus of the WDO's #1, but as Amaterasu's CEO, who has been protecting Kanai Ward.
Yes.
I think everyone will... I want you to work together with everyone who lives in this city to find the answer
One
to this
life
unsolvable
for
mystery.
many.
Solving the mystery in
This
the
might
real
actually be the
world
best
will
solution.
destroy the mystery labyrinth that was spawned from it. Right?
Labyrinth is the physical embodiment of a mystery in the real world, after all. If the mystery in the real world vanishes, so will its manifestation here.
That settles it. You need to leave here alive so you can destroy the mystery labyrinth from the real world. And you intend to stay here in my place?
Master, I think you already know this, but that means you will die.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. Are you sure about this? You're sacrificing your own life just to let others find the solution. I can't believe a detective would make that choice. No, probably not. But remember, I'm just a trainee. Huh. I've done everything alone until now. Even before coming to this city when I was the WDO's #1. I've always decided everything on my own to try to reach the perfect solution. We share the same DNA, and yet, you're trusting someone else to find the solution for you?
Yes.
This feels weird to say to myself, but that's why you've placed all the burden on yourself. But you're taking on more than you can carry. On the other hand, even though I've lost so much, I'm far from perfect, so all I can do is rely on others to make up for...
You do always rely on others whenever you're in trouble.
But to rely on others, well, it's like you're entrusting yourself to them. You believe in them, and put your faith... If you can't figure out the perfect solution, then why not entrust it to someone else?
It's a fair point.
Well, that's one sure way for Master to solve this. You're always letting others make up your mind for you.
Can you cancel
True.
Coalescence on your own? Yes. Whoever wields Coalescence can revoke it at any time. And if Coalescence is canceled, what will happen to him?
He was never supposed to be in here to begin with, so he'll be tossed back into the real world.
Well then, all that's left is for you to end your Coalescence. I'll stay here and wait for you to destroy the mystery labyrinth from the real world.
I'm sure your soul will vanish before then, Master.
And what if I betrayed you instead? Even if I leave, I may not tell everyone the truth. You would never do that. It's how I know I can trust you.
You'll never be a great detective, Master. I've been saying it all along, but you're just too naive.
You're right about that. You've got a good partner, I see. You used to solve everything on your own. But since you lost everything along with your memories, you accepted the help of your partner and surpassed your former self.
Okay.
Very well. You
How
can
ironic.
count on me. I'll take care. I'm now going to cancel my coalescence.
Dang. Okay. Actually, now that I think about it, Yoma's choice never lined up with anyone else's.
Well,
Yeah.
He's gone.
By the way, Master, you can still reconsider this. If the soul of the real culprit gets reaped, the Mystery Labyrinth will be destroyed as usual. Right, I know. But destroying the Mystery Labyrinth from outside is a smart idea for a goober like you. Though you did drop the ball right at the end.
Even now, you can't be nice? It may not be the perfect solution I wanted, but if everyone in Kanai Ward understands...
Aww, but I wanted to make you a detective greater than #1 himself. But I guess this is it.
Oh, a door. Exit.
Whoa, what's going on?
What do you mean? It's the Mystery Labyrinth's emergency exit.
Emergency exit?
An emergency exit, huh? Well, there is one, kinda.
There is?
But it doesn't solve anything. You'll just go right back to the mess you came from. Besides, to use the emergency exit,
And...
don't worry about it.
What is the heavy
Huh?
price?
This door is the emergency exit?
You'll go back to the moment Makoto was pointing a gun at you, before we entered the Mystery Labyrinth. But he should be fine now, so I'm sure you can leave without—
Wait, hold on. It's that easy? What about the head?
Oh, that. It's not much. It'll just cancel our pact.
Oh, shit.
What?
But if that happens, your memories will come back. Maybe this would actually be better for you.
I can get my memories back? If I go through that door?
You got it.
But what will happen to you if our pact is cancelled?
Nothing you should worry about. Once you end our pact, you'll forget all about me and the Mystery Labyrinths.
Damn.
Huh? Why?
And that's how it goes with Death Gods. It's why our existence isn't exactly widely known. The same goes for the people who entered the Mystery Labyrinth using Coalescence. They forget all about it.
But what will happen to you? Will you return to the book?
I can either return to the Book of Death and sleep for centuries, or vanish with this Mystery Labyrinth. I actually have no idea. It's the first time anybody's used the emergency exit. But I figured it'd be okay to let you use it, Master. Anyway, I guess this is goodbye. What's with that face? You should be— you'll get your memories back, and—
How could I be happy about this? You've helped me so much.
Isn't there any way we can leave here together?
Don't do that, Master. You should be saying, I never want to see your ugly face again, and take off like you just hit the jackpot. You should tell me that you hated our time together. Otherwise, you'll make me second-guess myself. Hey! Before you lost your memories, you solved cases without anyone's help, right?
So I've heard. I don't remember.
Well, because you lost your memories, you were forced to depend on others. You and #1 began walking different paths. But in the end, you solved the mystery of— maybe before you lost your memories, you planned for all of this. You figured out that the perfect solution you could come up with on your own wasn't enough. So maybe you trusted the version of yourself that lost his memories to find it. And then you went and trusted the people of Kanai Ward, Master.
That's all the more reason why I don't want to forget our time together.
Otherwise, I'll never be able to apologize to you enough.
There's no other way. That's just how it works. Well, if by some miracle you remembered for just a moment, I hope you make your wish come true. You know, about wanting to eradicate all unsolved mysteries in the world and making people happy. Hey, come on, Master! Boys aren't supposed to cry!
I can't help it.
Come on, pull yourself together. You better stand up and walk straight, even without yours truly. I'm putting my trust in you, Master.
Okay.
Yeah, I promise. One day, I'll show you a world where everyone is happy. I swear.
Good. There's no time. You better hurry, or the Mystery Labyrinth will absorb you. Oh, hold on!
Jose, thank you for the hydrates.
Bye-bye, Master.
Thank you, Shinigami.
I'm not sad or anything. I'm used to being alone,
Bye-bye, Shinigami. Bye-bye, death.
and that solves everything. Doesn't it?
Ah, flashbang. Dude, that's a good way to solve the mystery. But man, that's bittersweet. We solved everything, but what was the point?
I've gotten that trainee detective to agree. The preparations are complete. Now, let's begin.
I'll be taking all your memories. You sure about this? I would think number one of the WDO could solve the case all on his own.
No. Where I'm going, that's not sufficient to make everyone happy. Besides, it's best to pack light for a journey.
You sound like someone about to commit suicide.
I'm signing a pact with a death god. It's basically the same as dying.
You're right about that. I mean, you'll be a different person when you wake up.
Look after me when I do. I know you won't be able to say much due to our pact, but please guide me on the path to becoming a detective. I'm putting my trust in you.
You really are crazy. Nobody should trust a death god with their life.
I have a feeling you and I will do well together.
You sure you're brave enough to be my partner? You're not gonna whine the whole time, are you? Well, since you've entrusted yourself to me, I'll be your mentor. I'll turn you from a little fledgling to a great detective.
I look forward to it.
Now, let's begin. Are you ready to give everything for the truth?
Yes, of course.
Of course. Why wouldn't I?
And about what you asked earlier. I'm serious. I will show you a world where everyone is happy. Even if it's a different version of me, I promise I'll make it happen.
So you're fine with every part of the pact?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
You better keep your end of the bargain. Even if you forget all about me.
Well,
Cross your heart and hope to die, Master.
and then I was gone. End. Epilogue. Results. Deduction SS. Judgment SS. RDM S. Stamina A. Final S. I had some problems with the dodging, but we got through it. I found out that the solutions are the same, so it doesn't matter. Yep, epilogue time. Alright, let's finish this game up. Get it done and over with. Well, let's get it done. It's time. It's time to end a very, very good journey. Some of these crimes fucked me up, man.
More rain. Same as always.
Oh, it is Kurumi saying that. But,
Until recently, I despised this rain.
So, at least now we know. At least some of these okay. I'll say my final thoughts for the game when the credits roll.
But now I see it differently. It's a gentle rain, protecting us. A strange illusion appears when I look up at it. The rain isn't falling on me, but rather, I am ascending toward it.
Oh?
At least, that's how it feels. Well, I suppose that's enough sentimentality for today. Time to go shopping.
Epilogue. Rain code.
First, a new raincoat.
Oh, we're playing as Kurumi. Oh, shit.
Yes.
Hi, Kurumi. I've got your order right. Ta-da! Amaterasu Corpor...
Thank you.
Wow. Amaterasu sure has changed. Just a bit ago, they mainly exported stuff. So we never knew what they were. But Mr. Makoto taking the helm of both Amaterasu and Kana...
Yeah.
It's nice to have a local business, and of course, I hope they keep exporting goods so that more money comes into Kana.
Well, I'm sure Mr.
You got that? By the way, what's with the heavy bag? You going somewhere?
Yeah, something like that.
I see. Well,
Likewise. Good rain to you too.
Good rain to you.
Next on the shopping list, right? Body cream.
Body cream? Hey, yo. Those lead up. I think I would have this place memorized by now. Not really. I'm actually very bad with directions.
Excuse me.
Of course. Here you go. Specialized body cream that'll protect you from harmful sunlight. It's perfect for us homunculi.
Oh, shoot.
It's perfect for us homunculi. I can't believe I'm getting used to saying that.
I never would have imagined.
That day, Mr. Makoto startled all of us. Seeing his face behind the mask was surprising enough. Who could have guessed we were all...
We're not monsters. We're just a little bit different from me.
Right. That's what Mr. Makoto... Still, it's hard to accept it. And I'm not talking just about myself here.
For now, I think we should... If we can accept things slowly, we can live our...
Right. We're immortal, after all. Besides, we all made the decision together. After we voted on the referendum. So yeah, like he said.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Oh, right.
Buy a map. A map is needed.
Since then, no one wants them anymore, now that we know what they're made of. I think that's a natural. Our bodies may be artificial.
Their hearts are still human. So what do they eat now? That's my question. Because it was only human flesh that they've been able to sustain on. So what's their new solution? That's my question. What are they using now as a substitute? They must have found something. Right? Oh, that's a way down. I'm just thinking, like, the meat bun shops shut down after they know what they're made of. So, what do they use now?
Excuse...
Oh, sorry. How can I help?
Do you have what...
the map.
Yes.
Now that Kanai Ward is no longer isolated, I can order... I'm so giddy about it that I can't help but read it.
I understand. It's been a while since we were able to interact.
There have been a lot of problems, but Mr. Makoto... So I'm sure it'll be...
It will be.
Mr. Makoto, he quickly... Although he was ready to turn himself... Honestly, he doesn't have to force himself to work so hard. Oh, but maybe homunculi don't get tired? I'm not sure myself.
Question.
Whatever the case, he better not overwork himself. He is Kanai Ward's leader.
You got that right. The coexistence between humanity and Anyway, about that world map.
It's a secret. Sorry. It involves a high school girl's crush.
A crush?
I must have my precious multi-pack of...
Multi-pack of instant... Are they really supplying themselves with ramen? That's what they eat now? Don't tell me Yuma Cocoa Head's shop in Kanai Ward, the ramen noodle stand, became so popular that it's now the reason that they can survive.
All the meat bun shops vanished from town. But ramen shops pop...
Oh, Kurumi!
Hi. You look busy.
Yuma Cocoa
I sure
Head.
am, but busy is great for business.
It's actually Yuma.
I need to go inspect the grand openings for our 3 brand new locations.
In a strange twist of fate, he appeared in Kanai Ward using his passion for cooking to develop ramen. Ultimately, he turned that ramen into something with all the nutrients a homunculus would need. And of course, it's super young.
Fate can be such an enigma. Although I originally made a contract with him, I ended up following him here out of guilt. This city was a shock to my system at first, but I was able to open up the ramen shop, so I think coming here was the right call. Seriously though, fate can be so...
Yes. Oh, that's right. May I please have a multi-pack of instant ramen? For now, I need about a month's supply.
Huh? A month? Sure thing, but why do you need so much?
It's a secret.
Some secret.
Thank you.
Because she's gonna look
You
for
wanna get a bite
number
to eat while
one.
you're here?
No, I'm okay for today.
All right then. Well, good rain to you.
Yeah, good rain to you too. That's it for the shopping. I've safely I should head to the Nocturnal Detective Agency.
No, wait, why? Why the Nocturnal Detective Agency? What? I thought it was this. I thought everyone died. Didn't everyone die? Furio shouldn't be alive. He died. He's decreased in intelligence, and the other 4, they're dead. What's going on? What? Huh? Excuse me? Why are we going to the NDA? Oh. They're alive?
Well then, let's get going.
Can't believe we're saying goodbye to this place. After all is said and done, I'm gonna miss it.
We have shared many memories here. But departure's just the start of a new adventure.
They actually are alive?
Be sure not to forget
Or are
nothing
they
before we
homunculi?
set sail.
I can't tell anymore.
Hey, princess! Your suitcase? You've already forgotten something.
Oh, so true.
Hey everyone! You're all still here! I'm glad I made it in time.
Kurumi! You came to see us off? Where are the others? Are any of my fans with you?
No, it's just me.
Ah.
Huh? Oh, maybe they were too shy to come along.
Wait, where's Vivia?
He's in the pigs.
What are you doing?
What are you doing indeed?
Kurumi. I figured if I stayed inside a suitcase, someone would carry me. Long trips are exhausting. All journeys can be life-threatening. There is no peace or quiet.
You never change, Vivia.
That's true. He never changes. I wonder if they actually made another game of this. What would be the theme of it?
Wow.
Like, who would the characters be?
You all really are leaving, huh?
After that incident, we stayed at the agency to monitor what would happen. But our work here is done. This city will be fine.
Yeah, it's time we stepped off the stage. A bunch of detectives just sticking around isn't a great look.
That's not true.
Kanai Ward is free. If you ever need us, we shall fly to your aid.
I've spoken to Makoto as well. If Kanai Ward ever needs detectives, he can call us anytime. Halara Nightmare will be at his service. Obviously, I don't work for cheap.
So, where will you go now?
For now, we're heading back to WDO headquarters. We don't know what'll happen after that. I'm sure we'll be dispatched to some other job. The World Detective Organ.
I thought WDO headquarters was bombed in that terrorist attack.
On! How many times do I have to explain it to you? The explosion footage we saw was all a sham!
Oh.
A sham? So, it never really happened?
It was all done by Makoto. It wasn't the only thing he fabricated. He made it look like we died
Oh,
too.
okay, so they didn't die.
He prepared clothes identical to our outfits, and also found skeletons similar to our body types.
Yeah, I thought everyone was dead.
I can't believe you got duped like that, Kurumi.
There were letters written by everyone, and I was told it looked like your handwriting.
I hear that was thanks to Makoto's coalescence. Fortes are indeed formidable.
I would expect nothing less of number one's homunculus.
Why don't you get it? How many times do I have to explain everything?
My apologies. My mind has been in a haze ever since we...
Do you even know how long ago that was?
That's a good question. How long ago was that?
After you were knocked out, you all woke up on the top.
Yeah, it was Makoto while we were locked up. The final battle.
Kurumi, you were there, right?
Yes. But
To think this was all for the final showdown. It was nothing but a ploy by Makoto to lure Yuma here, who took the lead role.
Jeez.
Then again, almost everything in this city is too.
Yet, what I still struggle to comprehend is that Yuma was number...
Right. Even I didn't realize it.
Who would have thought my man is the top detective of the WDO?
Former top detective. He already left the organization.
It is such a waste for him to simply discard his position as number one.
His letter of resignation was submitted before he lost his memories.
Oh.
He had hoped that by quitting, he could bring change to the organization. In this new era, a detective must follow their own creed to solve each case.
He took the first steps to make that reality happen. I think it's commendable. Maybe I should quit too. Work as a detective is getting...
You were so quick to call it quits.
But where did Yuma, I mean the former number one...
I think it's fine to call him Yuma. It feels better that way.
He vanished without a word.
Kurumi.
Huh? I'm not sure if worried is exactly the
I can't
right
get over
word.
the fact that Vivia is in a suitcase right now.
There's something I want to say to everyone.
You're going to find him, right?
Huh?
It doesn't take a detective to notice the giant backpack you're carrying.
Kurumi, are you really going to try to find Yuma?
Yeah, I think she
Do you
is.
know where he went?
You still
No.
want to go?
I haven't said goodbye yet. Actually, I refuse to say goodbye. I had a lot of fun spending time with Yuma. I've always admired detectives, and investigating with one was like a dream come true. That's why I want to be with him. Even if he's different now, Yuma will always be Yuma.
Come on. If you're gonna confess you love him, just tell him.
Huh? No! That's not what I meant! Besides, I've always wanted to take a trip. It's why I got permission from Mr. Makoto to travel. It'll be fine. I'm sure I can find him. Never underestimate my abilities as an informant.
Okay.
Right. I believe you can do it, Kurumi.
A master detective and former number one of the WDO. And a homunculus informant. Yeah, I think you two would make a great team.
Well, come on. We should get going already.
Alright.
Since he quit, the WDO is in a state of chaos. Number one's position is still vacant.
Oh boy. That's a...
An election to
good.
decide the next number one will be held among the detectives soon. We need to hurry home.
Maybe I'll nominate myself.
You can't handle blood.
Hey, why are you sighing?
If you find Yuma, give him my regards. Also, tell him I'm still waiting for him to pay up.
Right.
Damn, she
Bye,
never leaves.
Halora. I'll see you again soon.
Kurumi, if you ever decide to ditch Yuma for me, give me a call anytime.
When you do, I hope you'll introduce me to your friends too. And even your friends' friends.
Tetsuhiko.
See ya.
See you, Chief.
Bye, Kurumi! Let's meet again in our dreams.
Thanks for everything, Tetsuhiko.
It is so hard to say farewell, but all adventures involve such partings. Well then, I must continue my own adventure. Please take care of yourself, Kurumi.
Okay.
And of course, I must thank the Chief as well.
For all he's done.
With all my heart. Farewell, everyone.
Fubuki, I hope to see you somewhere out there in the world.
Who knows? Maybe you'll never see her. Vivia's got to get out. Unfortunate for him.
Damn. No one's gonna carry me. Great. Walking is way too much effort.
Okay, Vivia.
It was rather comfortable in there. I know this may sound like a bad joke, given what you are, but I want to die someday.
Please take care, Vivia.
I want to die someday.
Everyone.
Where did the suitcase go?
Gone. Yuma, I won't give up. Okay. I better get going too.
What was she
Chief
holding?
Yako, thank you so much. I met so many people and learned an important truth. It's all thanks to this detective agency. I'm really, truly grateful.
Goodbye, Yako. Goodbye to the Nocturnal Detective Agency. I think Amaterasu would find a different way to get a different thing for the
Dear
sun.
Kurumi,
Oh, we gotta
I'm
let
sorry for
Whistle there.
suddenly disappearing on you. I thought I should take a little trip. From here on out, I intend to travel the world. There are still cities everywhere in need of detectives. I want to eradicate all unsolved mysteries from this world and bring happiness to everyone. So, I have to go. This is my dream. And also, an important promise I made to someone.
She has the Book
In
of
the
Death.
meantime, I want you to hold on to this book for me. Someday, once I'm finished, I'll come back for it.
Someday, he says. I may be immortal, but I'm not that patient.
The left Kanai word for sunny skies. Do you think Amaterasu would start experimenting on homunculi genetics after this to see if they could find a way to make them able to survive in the sunlight? No? Just me? Yuma Coco Head, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. That was a good game. The cases were a lot of fun. I wasn't entirely upset with how the labyrinths panned out. It started to get a little repetitive after bits, which is how most of the Spike Chunsoft games go. But I felt like there could have been a couple more like ways they could have like done certain activities in the labyrinth. But besides that, it was pretty good. The labyrinths were pretty good. Favorite cases? We had a lot of good cases for this one. As we all know. G-Mama, hello! Welcome in. So personal opinions, not a bad game. Pretty good. I would say it was very good. I'd say probably chapter 2 or 4 were my favorite chapters. We're making clips. Yeah, I would say either chapter 2 or chapter 4 were my favorites. I like chapter 2's investigation a lot. And also, like, how, like, they actually planned out the whole, like, oh, they're all 3 of the culprit type thing. That was good. And then the inevitability of how the last one was, or the 4th case was done, that was good. Like, that one actually made me think a lot for that one, so that was a good one. But yeah, the only thing was just the mystery labyrinths got to a point where they were just, I was just like, ugh, we gotta go through the same minigame all over again. But besides that, it was very good. The plot was very interesting. Like, I was not expecting the homunculi plot, but hey, it is what it is. Yeah, I liked it a lot. But, Shinigami, I wish would dial, her personality, they, dialed back their, sassiness or just being kind of mean. I would have been fine with that, but she was good as a character. I'm happy that with Karumi and all that are still going. So, hey, it is what it is. He got bullied on the water park. Oh, rip Luca. I'd say it was pretty dang good. I liked all the characters. Probably Holara and what's his name? Vivia are my favorite characters. I'll say this, the Gumshoe Gab was kind of, it was a hit or miss type thing. But, it was interesting for that to at least tell us about the characters more. That's pretty much all it did, and it was they kind of felt long. I could have skipped through them, but I wanted to learn more. So yeah. But yeah, towards the end, with the after doing so many mysteries in this game, I kind of saw where the plot was going. Or at least once we started doing case number 5 and we saw the zombified homunculi, I already knew where it was going, where the plot was headed, and I was just like, damn, this is it's kind of easy. The last 2 cases, solving the mystery, at least in the later half of chapter 4, felt a little too easy in my opinion. Yeah, sword from the mouth did not need to be a thing, but it was a thing. Was it good for a first game? Yes. I would love to see more Fortes in the future and all that, because the Forte whole shtick is very interesting. So I would love to see. I would love to see more of that. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the game as much as I did, or at least watching it with me. So, we're gonna go ahead and find ourselves somewhere to raid, and I think we're just gonna go ahead and raid Cozy right away. So, thank you all very much for, yeah, because Cozy's doing Mario Kart, so might as well. I won't forget. I already set an alarm for that. Ha ha ha, G-Mama. But thank you very much. Oh, Cinematic. My bad. We're gonna hold off until the cinematic is done.
Has anyone seen my daughter? Please! I need information!
We did it, boss!
That was easy.
Yuma. Or number one. What you doing? You seen this girl?
There's a murder investigation over there. Seriously? Again?
Damn.
All right.
Okay then. Well, it's good to know that he's still doing what he said he was doing. I'll give him respect for actually quitting the WDO as number one at least. Okay. Master Detective Archives Rain Code. That was a good game. Saving. Alright, we're gonna create that raid for Cozy right now. Thank you all very much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I'll be booting up a new horror game next week because we finished Into the Pit a little sooner than expected. So, hey, it is what it is. If you have access to our raid our emotes, please feel free to use them for the raid command. If you don't, feel free to use any emote that you have access to. So, with that, I bid you all adieu. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you all on Monday for another game. I don't know what I'm playing, but I'll be playing something. Alright, see you then. Bye!